favorite way to get the arm lock. Surprise, surprise, is the way that Hodger does it. You get a cross grip here. Sometimes you can pull it over, sometimes you got to do 2-on-1. I'm not going to get into all of that. But I want to get a cross grip, pull at the legs, get a deep collar grip. So I got this cross X grip here. Okay, I want to try to break this down with my elbow, trapping with the leg, pinching with my legs here. Okay, as soon as I get here, I'm cutting the angle, I'm biting right at the armpit here, keeping this pulled tight. This leg comes over, and I bite on the top. Control with the thumb, elevate the hips, biting heels, go this way and down. Don't cross them, you're letting pressure off the head. Don't put them over here, down here. That's how I want to get him over to the mat if I want him over to the mat, okay? So we're here. Now, what he needs to do is protect his arm. He's going to start stacking me. He's going to come, we're going to address if he does this. Okay, this is really good for me as well. The first one we did was coming under the head, stacking under the head and bringing me up here like this. Now he's got the kickstand, he's under my head. Here, unless he pops his head up, even if he does, triangle's no good here. This arm's in, okay? I can't omoplata up, okay? This arm's in the way. Okay, finishing this arm lock is extremely hard right here, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I gotta use my legs to control as much as possible. Remember, he's stacking me really hard here. So I'm keeping my legs strong. I'm going to come around. I'm pinching with my ear right here, okay? I'm rotating this over. My elbow pit is collecting his elbow bone right here. Collecting it and bringing my hand right up in here, okay? If I don't keep pinching the hand, the wrist here, he's just gonna get it out. I'm pinching. That's the same as controlling the thumb here. I know where his thumb's at. I've got his wrist pinched. And I'm here. You can grab your collar if you want. Elbow to elbow. This hand comes over to press down. Still, don't push away with your legs too much because you can push his arm out. Just controlling right where I want him, here and here, pinching, and I'm pushing down right there. Okay? Just a little boom. Be very careful when you do this. If you do this hard, it can pop really quickly. Okay? Or if he goes to try to pull his arm really hard, it could pop. Okay? So we're going to be very careful. Give our partner time to tap there. Okay? So that's the near side arm lock. Some people call it a ghost arm lock. Okay? So we're here. You can do any arm lock setup you prefer. This is the one I like here because it's really safe. It keeps them in tight there. Boom, right over, and I'm here. I've got this. He's stacked. As soon as this happens, if he gets really deep here, look, that's not going to work. So I got to use my legs to get him away. Now, trap, roll, place it around the elbow. You got to get used to finding that elbow, and then control the legs down. Don't stop pinching. You stop pinching, he can get this hand out. Okay? So that's number one. Near side arm lock, and then we'll show you what happens if we have to transition out of that. One thing too, guys, someone asked this arm. Some of you are like, well, coach, I try to pull this all the way across to set my arm lock up, but it's sometimes hard to get that angle. Okay. Realistically, in a live roll, if I'm going to set an arm lock up, he's not going to allow me to have this way over here to set this up. It's going to get about midway there. He's going to be fighting to get that elbow back. If I'm all the way across, that's when I'm going for the back, or going for like a flower sweep. That's why when I show this, I get it about mid right here. Just enough where I can trap his elbow and I'm in. Okay? That's going to be more realistic. And I can cut this angle easier. Okay, so I'm here, I cut the angle, and I'm here. All right? So in this position, some of you ask, well, coach, what about if I keep here and I trap this first and then I come over? Okay? You're like, well, coach, what if I grab this first and trap and then come over? The reason I don't do it that way is because, for one, if I have my hand here and his hand's here, and I start trying to keep this, my hand actually kind of gets in the way of his arm a little bit, and I don't like that. And as soon as I let go of this arm, he's probably pulling it out, and now he's gonna start cutting this angle. Exactly. Okay, and that's what we're gonna address here in a second. So I like to keep this hand here, this traps. Now I've got his elbow. Okay, it's better to be above the elbow than below the elbow. If I'm above, I can always slide down if I need to. Or if he pulls his arm out, he slides it right in position. If I'm below, it's no good, guys. It's not going to work. I trap. Now I release. If he starts pulling out while I'm releasing, I've got his arm normally already. Okay, keeping him going this way, rotating over. If his elbow's kind of this way, I trap the thumb. I roll over and down.